Hello and welcome to Darlington Raceway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Going to be in the Corey Bush for Congress 2020 Team A51 Pro, or A51 Pro Team, Chevrolet Silverado. We're in the number 1 truck. I mean, this is close to I get to farm and iRacing, but we got such a good setup here. I wanted to try to see if I could get another win here. And with the setup this good, it's Darlington. I've been pretty good here this week, and I'm in the number 1 truck. Anything less than a win's honestly going to be pretty disappointing. But no guarantees. We're going to go out there and try to do it. But yeah, just a quick reminder, if you like this video, any of my videos, always clicking that like button's good. If you haven't done so, click subscribe, ring that notification bell, and head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Click the heart to give me a follow. Also, if you're ever in a race with me and you want to look it back up, you forgot later, like, hey, I was in that race with John a while back, I wanted to see, or hey, I wanted to see if there are any videos that I'm in John with. Search your name and my name. I put all the results in all my videos, so that you can, so that all the drivers' names and races that I'm with are searchable, so you can easily find one that you're in with me. You can also search the session ID, because I always put those in the description as well. Any questions, comments, anything like that, go ahead and drop a comment. I do read and respond. I do read them all, and I try to respond to every question that I get. So, woohoo. Thing's definitely a little bit loose with the hotter temperatures here, but that'll be good on the long run if we're a little bit loose. It's a little bit of a handful. 28.837. That's quicker than we ran in practice. That's currently got us sitting on pole by 0.2. We'll see if that hangs on. Got some folks deciding that they're going to disconnect. So this race is set to go official. There were 8 that signed up.
Check your flag, bud.
So we'll see how it goes. Currently, 4 people have set times. We've got the pole position by about 0.4 right now. Almost half a second. Sphere Taylor been working on a motor for a couple hours. Time for lunch. Chicken cordon bleu with a side of WD-40 and more oil. Doesn't it just sound delicious? Alright, throw on the setup protector there while we switch over to the race set. And adjust the track bars. All right. So yeah, we'll see if the track temp continues to stay pretty high like that. Ethan, I'm just racing this 1C Open right now. I might be back on later for something else, but I wanted to hop on and do this one because I got off work a little bit early, had a little bit of time. Going to meet up with my cousin after this race for beer. Haven't seen him in a little bit. So hopefully we'll be, celebrating another win at the lovely Darlington Raceway, the track too tough to tame. We're going to go try to tame it, though. So yeah, we had Ryan Snyder, we actually set a time, disconnect. Hopefully he comes back. Might not. This might be a little bit tamer of a race than we typically have. But yeah, go ahead and put those bets in. We're starting on pole.
Guys here on pit road, just
I pledge
sure you're
to be a good sport whether I win or lose, to remember that people online are still real people, to know that my actions and words can have real impacts, to speak up against hate speech, harassment, abuse, and assault of any kind, to show integrity as a player by respecting the rules, appreciating good opponents, being a good teammate, to stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions have been harmful, and to respect the sincere opinions of others, even if they are different from my own. NASCAR.org/take the pledge. Highly recommend all you guys go, go to that link, NASCAR.org/take the pledge. There are dashes between the words, so it's take dash the dash pledge. So yeah, be a part of making online gaming a better experience for everyone involved. The whole point of playing games online with each other is we're supposed to have fun. So as much as possible, doing our part to reduce the toxicity so that everyone else that's playing with us and racing with us and can also have a good time. That's what it's all about. It's supposed to be fun. This is playtime. All right. So with that said, we're starting on pole in first. So this is a one time where I actually probably say that the win bet might be a sound bet. So bonus for all you guys who happen to be watching. It's August 30th. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. Before we reset the bets, Bill is currently leading the bet leaderboard. And we are we're rolling. So we had 8 trucks register. It looks like only 6 have started. Big Mac 13, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. James, sorry to hear that, man. Dogs are great and they're a member of the family. I hope you guys are able to work that out. McKay123, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the family.
All right, Earl, all on you. Smash that gas pedal there, boss man. Let's do it. Pace cars off. Big man, do your job.
All right, we're rolling.
Green flag.
Green flag. Settle in for a long run. Only 6 trucks. Hopefully there won't be too many cautions, if any. We can just kind of cruise along for 80 laps of green flag racing to Darlington here.
32.603.
Try to open up a bit of a gap on Loren. I don't know how good the setup is on his truck. I know he had him just absolutely skunked in qualifying. But Loren's a pretty good driver there. And I've seen him a good bit in these C Open races, so he often brings a pretty decent piece.
29.35.
We're just absolutely walking away from the rest of them, though. Oh yeah, I am looking forward to that 24-hour extra live stream. That'll be fun. Had a lot of fun doing that last year. Gonna have to plan that out accordingly. And there's a first yellow.
save. How was your car? Pit road is closed. All right, we need
It's
to be
like
behind
the
the 5.
7
Start behind the 8. Line up behind the pace car.
and the 5.
All right, buddy. Line up behind
No,
the
the
5.
5
Line up behind the pace
maybe
car.
missed the grid. Anyway. So that thins the field out a little bit. Set the brake bias accordingly.
Pit road is open.
Oh, and how's it going, man? Yeah, man, you do need to get back into racing. We've missed you. Yeah, I'm just racing other stuff and racing that goofy NASCAR package less. Is basically how I'm responding to that. You know, I'm still running NIS. Actually had a good run at Darlington last night, which was fun. Yeah, I've started doing more on the road racing side. I'm actually running a
5,
road
4,
racing
3,
league
2,
in that
stop on the sign.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
in the
All right,
Cup
stop
car,
right there.
which
Perfect.
that thing is actually a lot of fun to run on road courses. It's through Podium Esports, podiumesports.com. I would recommend checking it out. It's the iRacing iFlag Stock Car Challenge Series. It's not what we wanted.
Pit crew. We get a thumbs
That'll
up
make
from
it more
everybody?
interesting.
Okay, whatever. Our backup channel.
Slipped
make
through
sure
the box
everybody's
and gave up the lead.
Get behind the 2.
Yeah, Cup cars on road courses are fantastic. So we did not want to give up the lead to Loren here. We're going to have to get that back. Yeah, it takes the first bet you do. You can't adjust it after.
18.008. Looking like you're going to be on the outside, but you probably know better than I. Lining up behind the pace car.
RGX 20, how's it going? So still 5 trucks in the race. Mike, how's it going? Yeah, I slid my box on that one.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just cruising. I won't fight you if you
Come to the green this time.
get a run on me.
10-4.
Hey, boss man, you know what time it is. Green flag.
Let's make sure we get that run on him and get that lead back early.
1 minute 11.
Yeah, I love them 3-day weekends. Just walking away from the rest of the field.
30.
But Loren was hanging with us pretty decent in that first run. Take it easy here early, and hopefully we can have something for him late. Using the right front tire in 1 and 2 right there, a bit more than I would have liked. Thank you.
Quarter.
And good to his word, he's just going to let us by.
29.388. All right, boss, let that thing set sail.
Actually closed back in on us a little bit over there in 3 and 4, but I think that we're in good shape on the long run against him here. Mike put together an absolutely awesome set for this week.
.641.
Three tenths. Now 4. Just got to keep walking away from him. Only 4 trucks left now. They're just dropping off.
29.51. .65.
Alright, so when we restarted, there were about 70 laps to go. We actually can't do that on fuel. So we are going to, if it goes green all the way, we're going to have to figure out a pit stop.
29.721. .869. .93.
Just kind of walking away. Doing open that lead up. I think we'll be better throughout the run. We set this truck up. It should be pretty good on the long run. But just in case, we want to have padding in case he's saving something and hoping to make a late charge.
30.128.
We also want to have that padding for when we catch the lappers, as we saw in the race we did early in the week. Yeah, there were 8 that registered, only 6 started the race, and now with a couple of guys crashing out, we're actually only down to 4. One of whom we're about to put a lap on shortly here.
30.258.
We're gonna try, Mike. It'd be awesome if we could come around and put a lap on the 2.
.403.
May have to start really making significant gains for that to happen. Which we are now. Looks like his truck's
30.2
falling off more as this run goes on. We're just really walking away right now. Thanks, David. Out to 2.5 second lead now.
30.467.
Hey, thank you for that. I think that's a oh wow, we got a big old raid. Kenducci, welcome. Holy cow, huge raid. 90 viewer raid, 137 viewer host. Thank you, Kenducci. Welcome, guys. Grip TV Nation. Welcome, welcome. You guys have come in for the most, probably the most boring race you'll ever see on this channel. Because there are only 4 trucks left out of the 6 that started, out of the 8 that registered. We're just kind of walking away from the field here. We got some new follows. I'll thank you guys on the next straightaway here. Addicted to Nitro and Bagel, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Got another one. I keep hearing those chimes when I go in the corners. Go check it out on a straightaway. King Western, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I remember when Randy did that. That was unfortunate. We're gonna try to make sure we don't repeat that. Hoorah! Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Just real easy. Want to be high through 3 and 4 at Darlington. The more that you can get the car to wrap the corner and stay on that high line, usually the best you can carry speed. And the straightaways are really long at Darlington, so corner exit, roll speed through the center is big in 1 and 2 in particular because it's such a long corner. But corner exit speed on both is in really good shape. Oh, just put it in the wall. I love Darlington, Ben Summers. It's a great track. It has just a little scrape. We got to get 1 Darlington stripe every race. That shouldn't hurt it too bad. But yeah, it's about, as Mike's saying in there, you figure it's about 2 seconds a lap old tires versus new, so every 2 seconds of a gap, that's an extra lap that we can run long before pitting, still be able to come out in front of them, and then have better tires for the entire rest of the race. Pretty good, Racer 417. How you doing?
30.962.
So we don't really need to worry about pitting until he does, as long as we can keep this kind of gap and not make any more mistakes like I did over there in 3 and 4, where I goofed it up and put it in the wall a little bit. Just got to be better about that braking. You want to brake before that. I usually brake right about at or before the wall kind of angles off to the right. And just kind of drive it straight like it doesn't do that angle. I find that that gives me a pretty good entry into the corner, and then you really just want to ride that brake. Mod Warrior, 13 months. My goodness, thank you so much for that sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you for being such a loyal subscriber and follower of the channel. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is C Open, 80 lap race at Darlington. We had 8 register, which is the I think that's actually the absolute minimum needed to make it go official. I registered hoping that we would get enough to feel the field to get it to go official, and it looks like we did.
30.9.
Walked it out to a 5-second lead now. Thanks, 5. So we've lapped up to 3rd place, and 2nd is 5 seconds back right now. To catch the 8 potentially in an uncomfortable spot, but he's going to stay real low. Thank you, 8. Everyone's so spaced out at this point. Looks like everyone's just going to kind of give each other enough room. This is a race, but it's turning into a practice session, but it all still counts for the I rating and the safety rating, so we can't lose focus, and you know, binning it will cost us for sure.
30.997.
And I think chat, you guys can confirm by looking at the standings, but I think that based on the running positions that I'm seeing out of everyone's still left in this race looks to be in a position to gain I rating, which is pretty cool. I'm working on it, Spitz.
31.001.
Optimal from where we got the restart would probably be a pit stop at lap 50. But we may run it a little bit longer than that if the 2 doesn't pit, just to make sure that we stay covered on them.
30.905.
So we actually got enough fuel that we could go until about 10 to go. But we can't make it the whole race. Just keep walking it out. No mistakes. It seems like the setup that I've got, the further we go into the run, the greater my advantage is. So, main thing is just to keep focused and don't get overly confident and overly relaxed. You got to still keep the focus. Sim racing and racing in general can be a great mental focus exercise because it really does require you to maintain constant focus. It'll punish you pretty quick if you do lose focus. Sim racing obviously is a little bit safer arena to do that because you're not risking actual bodily harm if you do have a lapse in judgment or a lapse in focus. So, you know, it's a good mental endurance trainer, especially in the longer races like the, you know, endurance series and stuff like that. Honestly, those 2-hour races that we do for the Podium Esports stock car challenge presented by iRacing and iFlag are a fantastic trainer. Those are 2 hours in length with no cautions, and the Cup Series cars that we run, the A cars, really keep you on your toes. We had one caution, Mike, so it's shifted where the optimal pit lap is. Oh, I see you're counting for it. Oh boy. 3 just blew his engine. That's too bad. That will change what I said about, I don't think he'll gain I rating now. He needed that 4th spot. If he finishes 5th, that'll hurt him. 8's going to be glad that he joined the session, though. We're halfway.
Gonna be halfway this time by.
Yeah, I don't remember if the restart was on lap 7 or lap 10, but it was around there. But yeah, I think we're just gonna, we'll let Loren pit and then we'll pit. We got a big enough lead we can react to what he does. We don't have to play any games. We're in control of the race. We're gonna use that to our advantage. .3 in the pit road with that blown engine. That's too bad. Turn 2 is where it can get really dangerous if you push it too hard. That's hitting in the center in turn 3. You don't want to do that. That'll cost you some time right there. But that's not going to damage the truck. I promise you I didn't mean to hit it there. That was where I had hit it earlier. But, like, that's not going to hurt the truck too bad. It's not the optimal way to get through the corner, and it costs us a little bit of time over what we would have run on that lap. But socking it off of turn 2 over here, that's where you can really do some damage. Thanks, 8.
Inside. Clear inside.
But yeah, you do the quick way around here is just to get right out. Put those right side tires in that shaded area of the track next to the wall. That's where you want to be.
1, 2, 4.
Good rotation through that is key.
31.
Kind of like driving on ice. Yeah, the surface is old. There's a lot less grip out of it. You just want to be disciplined. That's the main thing. Uh-oh. Looks like Loren might have had an issue. Now he's pitting. Okay. So since he's pitting, we're going to pit as well. Just bring it down real easy. That's probably a little bit overly cautious. Make sure we don't speed.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And don't slide the
Stop
box
on the
this
sign.
time. There we go. Brake bias back where I wanted it.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
And we're back out. Yeah, I like the animated pit crew. It's a cosmetic thing, but it really does add to the immersion, so it's cool. It's cool that they added those. Oh no! I shifted into second instead of fourth.
Thank you now.
Test the damage as best you can. Let's try to keep it on this lap, guys. Caution, caution. Is it like a protein shake or a bar or anything like that?
Oh goodness. Streamer fail. Yeah, the engine blew, Mike. I didn't catch it in time. We've had problems with the shifter before. I'm wondering if that's happening again. Jeez. Oh well. I am going to end the stream right there. Dang it all. What a stupid mistake on my part. I shifted into second, getting back up to speed, and blew the engine. I can't believe it. That happens. I'm just gonna see how bad the damage, how bad the damage is, but I'm pretty sure the engine's completely hosed. Yeah, fuel, pressure, everything's blinking. What a mess. Oh, that's what I get for being too clever. So much for farming iRating. Yuck. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, the engine was completely blown. I heard it just popped, it detonated. Getting back up to speed, everything's good. There it goes. Engine. The truck's probably fine, but it's going to have like 30 minutes of required repairs.